Arjun Reddy was a Telugu language film that was remade in Hindi by Shahid Kapoor as well, called Kabir Singh. Disco? Yeah. G'day guys, I'm your Shuri, the original Spikey D, and welcome you to another edition of a Trini Reaction 2. As you know, here we feature the best in foreign language song dance in film out of India, southern India, 90% of the time. Now today, I will be reacting to a trailer of the upcoming Hindi language film called Jersey, which is a remake of the Telugu language film called Jersey that starred Nani. What I will be doing today is looking at both trailers and just to get an essence of the feel of them both. Now, the Hindi version stars Shahid Kapoor and also Murnal Thakur, and is directed by the same director of the Telugu version, which is Gowtam, Tinnanuri. And it tells the story of a 36-year-old cricketer who has now passed his time, and he's trying to make a comeback and to make the Indian cricket team, and also to ensure he can get a jersey for his son, which is his son's ultimate wish. Alright, so with that said, we're going to dive straight into our trailers today. We are doing both trailers back to back. So with that said, let's dive straight into it.
विद्या, किट्टू के लिए बर्थडे गिफ्ट लेना है।
टीवी के पास करंट बिल के 100 रुपीस रखे। आज भी पे नहीं किया ना तो कट कर देंगे।
किट्टू ने आज तक कभी कुछ नहीं मांगा मुझसे। मुझे 500 रुपए चाहिए विद्या।
वो जितना मांग रहा है उतनी कमाई है नहीं।
मुझे पता है तुम्हारे अकाउंट में।
पता है? ठीक है, नहीं देना मुझे।
Seems angry.
ओए, प्रैक्टिस के बाद किसी का बर्थडे गिफ्ट भी तो लेना है।
सच में जर्सी खरीद के दोगे ना पापा? प्रॉमिस हो गया, देख लो। अब आप प्रॉमिस तोड़ नहीं सकते, चांस ही नहीं है।
Even the kid looks similar to the kid in the Telugu version.
मुझसे 500 दिए।
अपनी घर में अपनी बीवी से चोरी कर रहे हो तुम? हर रोज लगता है कि इससे ज्यादा नहीं गिर सकते तुम, but you prove me wrong every single time. ऐसे देखती हो ना तो सब लगता है कि मेरी वजह से हुआ। You listening to me? मेरी तरफ देखो at least.
Yeah, he deserves that.
कभी एक बढ़िया क्रिकेट
Not really.
और एक लूजर।
एक असिस्टेंट कोच की जगह खाली है क्लब में।
वो ग्राउंड छूट गया सर।
छोड़ा नहीं, भागा था तू वहाँ से। आखिरी बार खुश तभी देखा था मैंने तुझे।
नूर न रुखते साबी न मुकते के अग बन गया।
मैंने अपने पूरे करियर में तुझसे बेहतर बैट्समैन नहीं देखा। तेरी जगह तो टीम इंडिया में थी।
Yeah, some shots that look very similar to the original.
तुम कितनी भी कोशिश कर लो, अब कुछ नहीं होने वाला। You had your chance and it's over now.
मेरा सबसे बड़ा डर जानती है, जी मैं यूं ही रह गया ना तो वो भी मुझे वैसे ही देखेगा जैसे बाकी सब देखते हैं। उसकी नजरों में से एक कतरा भी कम मैं होने नहीं देंगा विद्या।
Yeah.
It's time for you to decide. तुमको लाइफ में क्या चाहिए? And if you choose cricket, हम तुम्हारे साथ नहीं रहेंगे।
New Year's Eve. This is the original. You man look like Gambir. Every time I see that, I remember you look like Gambir in that shot. You see, very similar shots. Similar, everything. Same shots.
అసలు మళ్ళీ ఉద్యోగం చేసే ఉద్దేశం ఉందా లేదా?
నాకు కొంచెం డబ్బులు కావాలరా.
ఎంత?
ఇప్పుడు నా దగ్గర కొంచెం టైట్గా ఉంది. 1 monthలో తిరిగి ఇచ్చేస్తా.
అయినా ఇప్పుడు అంత అర్జెంట్గా డబ్బులు ఎందుకు నీకు?
రేపు నా నీకు బర్త్డే. వాడు నన్ను ఎప్పుడు ఏం అడగలేదు సార్.
నీకు అవసరానికి మించి ఆశపడే కొడుకున్నా సంపాదించే పెళ్ళాం లేదు. నువ్వు ఇంతకు మించి దిగజారవన్న ప్రతిసారి యు ప్రూవ్ మీ రాంగ్.
మీరు చెప్పింది కరెక్ట్ సార్. నేను ఈ రోప్ లోపల తప్ప బయట బతకలేను.
నీ కాడాలని ఇక్కడున్నా ఫిజికల్గా కంపీట్ చేయలేవచ్చు.
10 ఏళ్ల క్రితం ఆగిపోయిన నా జీవితాన్ని మళ్ళీ మొదలు పెడతా.
ఈజ్ బ్లడీ 36 years old. ఇప్పుడు మనం సెలెక్ట్ చేసిన ఏం ఉపయోగం ఉంటుంది?
లైఫ్లో ఫస్ట్ టైం నీ మీద కోపం వస్తుంది. ఏం చేయమన్నా చేస్తాను సార్, కానీ మళ్ళీ తలదించుకోలేదు. ఇంత పెద్ద ప్రపంచంలో ఈ రోజు దాకా నన్ను జడ్జ్ అయ్యింది నా కొడుకు ఒక్కడే.
It's a great film, guys. So check it out.
కొంచెం తగ్గినా తట్టుకోలేను.
Ah, yeah, that was good to watch back because I have seen the film. The Telugu version is a fantastic film. Nani was outstanding in that movie. It's not an over-the-top film in terms of acting. It's a real solid film in all areas, and it's one of the best sports films I think I've ever seen out of India because I've seen 1 or 2 sports films there as well. Yeah, in terms of the Shahid version, yeah, I still think I enjoy the second one more, but that is because the second trailer gave more insight into the film, whereas this is the first trailer that is coming out for the Hindi version. So I guess they would release a second version or a second trailer before the 31st of December, which might give more insight into the film. But basically what you saw is shot for shot. So it is like what people said about Arjun Reddy, because Arjun Reddy was a Telugu language film that was remade in Hindi by Shahid Kapoor as well, called Kabir Singh. And it was the same director of the Telugu version of that movie that made the Hindi version as well. And it grossed over 380 crores at the box office. I'm speaking of the Hindi version. And I also think that this version of this movie would generate more at the box office than the original. The original grossed around 48 crores because it's a smaller industry in terms of size and states and all that. But I think the essence of both trailers feels is similar. Just I think Shahid comes across more angry, whereas with Nani's version, with Nani, he comes across more vulnerable. You know, and he seems like a man that has been beaten down and just wants to give up, but then he rises up to the occasion. You sense that also with Shahid in terms of how he delivered his line. He is a solid actor. I haven't seen him in any really much films. I think I only saw him in one film, and he was very solid in that movie. It was can't remember, it was one of those adaptation to a Shakespeare film. I can't recall what's the name of it right now. But it was a good movie and he did do excellent. I hadn't seen Kabir Singh and I don't really care to see it as well. But in terms of both, you can tell it's a shot-for-shot film, and I wonder how an actor feels about it. How does an actor feel about doing a project with a director of a movie that he already made and then shooting it in the exact same manner as the original? How does an actor feel, especially like that train scene? The train scene in Jersey is a fantastic scene. It's one of the highlight scenes in the film. And here we've seen Shahid doing the exact same thing that Nani did. I wonder how he feels as a actor and a performer to do that. How does one feel? Now I know he had the experience of doing it with Kabir Singh, because as I said, that was also a remake of a Telugu film. So I'm really not sure about how one may feel about that, but probably, you know, there's an interview out there, probably I could check out to hear what's his take on something like that. Yeah, because they're not putting any new spin on it. It's basically the same thing. There's a lot of shots in the trailer that is very similar to the shots in the second trailer, right? You can see it. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Yeah, basically you're just watching the same movie, it's just a different face and basically the same thing, you know? To me, that's just my point of view. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by today and checking out the reaction to both trailers of Jersey, the upcoming Hindi version and the 2019 version, the Telugu language film Jersey. Alright, if you do like this video, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, keep coming back for more. I'm yours truly, the original Spiky D. Wherever you guys are in the world, stay safe, we might get help. See you all pretty soon with another reaction. Do take care, have a great day, peace out.